Alright, this right here is going to be super stock number 3. Starting on it. As you can tell, it actually has a used ARC flywheel on it. Just a stock bore Hemi flat top piston. It is a Hemi block even. It's about 20,000 in a hole. Going to run a 10,000 head gasket thin. You can see just hardened push rods. Cheap, not even used chrome moly push rods. Does have a billet rod, like I said, used billet flywheel. Decent size cam, a little less of a cam than super stock number 2. Got a few different used cars we're probably going to throw on it. Try, like I said, everything from 24s, 28s, a little bit of everything that I have. I have all kinds of intakes everywhere, like I said. Most of the intakes I'll be running are these cheap Go Power Sports. They're like 20 bucks. Some of them are even for 22 millimeters. I just cut the carb flange off, and they work good. The head on this one is the same as the other one. I hadn't milled it yet, but I'm maybe running stock style stamp rockers. These are 1.2 ratio though, instead of champions. I'm afraid they're gonna break. I got pretty stiff valve springs on it. Not gonna show you my ports. Those stock valves. Hopefully it stays together. That's the main thing. We're going to see. The only thing difference I'm probably going to do after I start it up with the stock tank, I'm probably going to put a aluminum tank that I have. Just because it's on the old school mini bike, I think it'll look better. But that'll be super stock number 3. Like I said, very mild. Simple setup. Anybody can build it. I believe every part was a used takeoff. Except for the valve springs and the rod. I believe that's the only thing that's wasn't used takeoff. So like I said, I could build this engine for somebody for about 300 bucks if I had the time. And like I said, it'd probably run pretty decent. We only plan on turning around 9,000 RPM, so it's hard not to have one stay together if you keep it 9,000 or less, especially in an 8th mile. But we'll see how it does. We should be testing some more on bikes probably next week. And hopefully have this one on a bike within another week, maybe 2 weeks at the most, as a finish up the frame that's going on this old school bike. Like I said, it'll be pretty neat. Like I said, we're just going to run probably a max torque clutch on this one. Like I said, the whole setup without the frame, like I said, complete engine, even with a header, clutch and all, you're talking about like 500 bucks maybe. Like I said, you could build, grab a cheap Moto Vox, doodle bug, whatever, throw it on there, have a good time. Like I said, it'd be a good race series. It's Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine mini bike series. It's during All Harley World Shootout, and the next race will be November 4th and 5th at Farmington Dragway in Farmington, North Carolina. If you're able, come out. We'll have a good time. Like I said, I plan on bringing 3 of these super stock bikes. Like I said, if they don't run real good, I'm not happy with them. I'll probably give the engines away to a kid that needs one. So, like I said, keep me in mind. Like if you need something, like I said, if I got parts, I'll try to help you out. If you need any tips on how to build one, put one together for the super stock, hit me up. I'll try to help you out the best I can. I'll try to point you in the right direction. Like I said, these are cheap builds. We plan on having something a little bit better for the modified small block modified class, but still, it's going to be pretty mild setup. Probably a little more mild than most people's going to bring, but a lot of it's going to be in tuning and setup, so I think it'll run pretty good still. Also, quick tip, like I said, take the governor off, block off your governor holes, low oil sensor. Like I usually use a copper washer. Like I said, 1/4-20s on top, 1/2-13s on bottom or so. Just something to seal it up so it don't leak. This one, like I said, is such low performance. Like I said, I'm not even venting a side cover. Nowhere on the crankcase has any vents. Like I said, we don't plan on making a whole lot of power. Like I said, it's going to be relatively low RPM. So, like I said, it's going to be pretty mild, but I think it's going to run good for what it is. There probably won't be another $300 engine out there going to outrun it. But we'll see what it does in November.